Hello, hello. Perfidious Pete here, embroiled in a deadly game of cat and mouse as I stalk the corridors of the alien's secret Brazilian base in XCOM: The Long War. But in this case, as I stalk the corridors, I'm fairly certain I'm actually the mouse in this scenario, not the cat, and that the Mutant Elite the team is chasing ever deeper into the base here is in fact a piece of cheese designed to lure me out from behind the wainscoting. But despite Mickey Mutan's Machiavellian schemes here and his best efforts, there will be no clever girling going on today. Oh no, there will be no clever girl. Not a hint of it. Nope. Today, we're taking a page from the book of Jerry Mouse, and we're going to turn the tables on our feline oppressor like this shit is a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Now, normally that sort of table turning would involve a saucer of milk, an oversized frying pan, and a cat getting its skull caved in, because Jerry was a straight-up stone-cold murderous old-school gangster. 23rd Street straight mouse, yo. And I'm throwing up gang signs, you can't see it, but I am doing it. But, as much as I'd love to grab my cast iron strap and give these alien chumps a drive-by skilleting, I think perhaps a little bit more caution is in order here. So let's consolidate our position a little bit, and then what we'll do is we'll grab old Mitch fresh off the skillet pancakes Hedberg here and send him out to try and take a peek just to make sure there is no clever girling happening today. So in order to do that, first things first, we got to get our snipers in a little more forward position. Wouldn't hurt to get Jane Austen up to the front either. Alright, Jesus, we don't really want you closer to the action, actually, is kind of where we don't want you. Although I think we could probably afford to just squeeze you in here for the moment. You should be fine. Honestly, I know that was a mistake. We should put Samuel Clemens there. That's okay. Let's get some Overwatch units up here to the front. We wouldn't mind having Nikola Tesla nearby either in case we need, say, an emergency grenade or something.
Got it. Moving.
Man, Jane Austen, you are quite slow. Alright, so let's get Helen Deadeye Keller up here, and then Van Dorn. Mitch, you just stay right where you're at and get on Overwatch. And likewise, Overwatch around the horn up here. Alright, Van Dorn, let's make those little Van feet of yours shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We need you getting forward there. So my goal is to have Van Dorn and have Team Sniper just over here at the ready to deliver some blazing, crippling damage to our enemies if the need arises. This is a little risky with Shaka Zulu. If that Mutant Elite comes back forward and shoots at our guys in half cover, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. I don't think he's going to come back forward, though. He's not. Alright, so there is still the giant silver Roomba of Death hoovering its way about the map somewhere. And yeah, I know I used hoovering as a verb like they do in Great Britain, but what can I say? I'm easily impressed, and I kind of just like the appeal of that. It's got kind of a nice sound to it. I was hoovering. Just sounds kind of lovely. We want good lanes of fire from our sniper, big wide areas of opportunity. So I think this is probably good, and let's do the same thing with Helen Keller. We want these guys to be able to shoot from a fucking mile away at basically anything that's going to be out here. Similarly, we kind of want the same action happening with Jane Sporty Spice Austin, but we want her to have some cover while she does it. Which means we're going to have to do something with Steve Irwin. Alright, so Sporty, let's get you up here in a little bit sportier position, as it were. Oh, that's much more sporty, yeah. Oh no, you keep the sports bra on, girl. You keep that sports bra on. Who do you think you are? Posh Spice? I beg to differ, ma'am. I beg to differ. I think we'll do a little looky-loo here with Abraham Lincoln. Not going to hurt to have Honest Abe down on the floor in a more forward position. We do need to try and get a little bit more productivity out of our assaults. They've been underperforming. Not hugely, but definitely like at least a little bit. We're going to take Jesus and step him back over here, get him to safety. This way, in order for somebody to cause a problem for Jesus, they have to get up there and pitch a grenade at him. And then we're going to switch, little switcheroo action here with the mustache. Get him up here. We'll just do it. Basically, we're just shuffling around. Like a deck of cards, we're getting shuffled up here. Steve, wouldn't hurt to have you up in the front of things. And Tesla, I guess you're going to stay right where you're at. Tesla probably not going to bring a whole lot to our next fight. There is... Okay, so the Mutant ran off in this direction. There's definitely another pod over there. Do we still have a battle scanner anywhere? Anybody? Mitch, do you still have a battle scanner, pal? I'm pretty sure we probably have thrown Mitch's last battle scanner. I don't think we have any more motion tracker. Well, we do have motion tracker, but it's on Jesus, and I don't really want to use it. We're out of motion tracker. That's real bad. Okay, well, We can either run it up the gut and chase the muton into his clever girl trap, in which case we're basically Wayne Knight from Jurassic Park, and that didn't really work out that well for Wayne. Or we could come around in this region and try to do a little flanky-danky maneuver.
That's affirmative.
It's the dankest of flanking maneuvers, which is why it's called the flanky-danky. This... I really don't like Mitch having it up by himself all isolated.
Overwatch.
But in this
Aye, aye.
rare scenario, I'm actually sort of surprisingly okay with it. So if we leapfrog, let's leapfrog Lincoln to here.
Position confirmed.
This is somewhat dangerous. Okay, Lincoln is good. Overwatch for you.
I've got
I
my
hate
eye.
having enemy, or rather friendly units indestructible cover, but I think, again, this is a situation where we may have to sort of be comfortable with accepting the unacceptable. I don't like it, but I don't have to like it, I just have to do it.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And then we're going to bring Steve Irwin up here.
Moving.
With no enemies in sight, these are, I don't want to say safe, but they're fairly low risk, because they're definitely not safe, but the risk on these moves is fairly low.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Around here. Hey, Seuss, buddy, I want you right where you're at. You are out of medkit, yes? Yeah, completely empty.
I'm on it, sir.
But you can still stabilize if the need for stabilization arises, and I wouldn't mind having you around to do that. Man, there is nowhere good to put Tesla here. Alright, this... I want to get him forward, but no, that's just a bad idea. Well, it's actually... He's going to have more limited line of sight from potential enemies there than he is anywhere else. And this is the turn where the muton just steps forward and shoots a man dead. I'm going to regret that move, I have a feeling. Alright, and studying our weapon here for the rest of the team, by which I mean Hell and Keller and good old Van Dorn. So the Death Roomba still out there. Sectoid Pod still out there. I'm guessing that's probably a Sectoid commander. Do I want to go... You know, I don't actually want to go forward this turn. Let's... Man, I'm playing real cautious here. And like I said, I know the aliens are trying to lure me out from the wainscoting, and I don't want to be lured. But eventually, we gotta go out. I mean, if we stay in this rat hole forever, we're just gonna fucking starve to death, and... Well, I would rather take that cat with me, because fucking, let's face it, Tom was kind of a dick. Although Jerry was a murderous savage, so... We gotta get Nikola Tesla somewhere safe before we do that. Let's take steps to do that. I don't wanna risk spawning a pod with Tesla quite as exposed as he is. So let's bring him up here. This should be completely safe. There was a pod up here earlier, but we have already eradicated it.
Roger that. Scanning.
Come in, sir.
Roger.
I'm okay with this. Let's just overwatch around the horn, buy some time, and see if we can't... Where is that muton son of a bitch? I would love to get my hands on another battle scanner.
What the hell was that?
So there's a pod here? No. There can't be a pod right there. We would have... No, because we threw a battle scanner up here earlier, and we would have spawned it already. If there was a pod there, we would have already seen it. Unless it's moved in, which I suppose is a possibility, but... I'm guessing it's probably farther back. Maybe there's nothing up here. Can't... Well, I don't know what... I don't want to take any... Okay, I was thinking about going kind of aggressive, but that would be sort of stupid. I'd rather have Mitch in non-destructible cover, even if it's worse cover, because half cover is full cover for Mitch. So let's do this. We still don't see anything. Oh, okay. Well, there could be a pod up here, I suppose, then. We've got that big central door. Man, we're getting really strung out here. I don't like it at all, because all of the cover is in the middle and all of it can be destroyed, and that is terrible.
Heading there now.
Let's overwatch with Tesla. I guess we'll leapfrog forward with Steve Irwin, and... You know, we'll hold off on putting you on Overwatch, Steve. This could... If he's over here... No, it's clear. Alright. I have no idea where this muton has gone. Alright, we're still just going to study our weapon then with Van Dorn and Keller, because they can hit... I mean, they're good. They've got the squad sight. They can hit the whole field. They've got plenty of options. Let's have Shaka Zulu move forward. Mustache, I guess we'll bring you over to here. Jesus? Let's move you forward just a titch. We'll bring Jesus up just a little bit closer to the front.
Got it covered.
Jesus is always itching to get into the forefront of the action. It's a little known fact. Jesus, kind of a glory hog, actually. Kind of a glory hog. I mean, most of the Bible was written about him for a reason. It's because he kind of demanded it that way. In fact, it was in his contract. He had a writer that said he got top billing in the Bible. Jesus is, I don't want to say he's kind of selfish, but he's a bit of a glory hog. Son of God and all. He's like, oh, look at me, I'm the son of God. Oh, I get top billing. Oh, it's all about me, 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 me. Do we have a motion tracker that's like close to the front? Abraham Lincoln, you have a motion tracker, right? You do, but I think you're out of charges. That is less than optimal. Alright, well, I don't want to take... is that full cover? No. Alright, let's have Mitch Hedberg come up here.
Look sharp.
Still?
Enemies
Oh
rolling
shit,
up.
okay. What are you? Oh, you're a lot of bad guys, that's what you are. Alright, Mitch is in a terrible spot. Tesla, alternatively, is also in kind of a shitty spot. Oh, oh. This is bad. That's real bad. It's real bad. Alright, so Jane Sporty Spice Austin, what can you do? Well, first off, you're in half cover, which, given the fact that none of these guys can see you, is not necessarily a deal breaker, but it's also definitely not good. I mean, I don't suppose we can shoot... Is that... One of those is a sectoid, is it not? One of you is a sectoid commander, I think? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Jesus, these pods, yo! So this pod has 5 outsiders with every friggin' ability in the world. What abilities do they have? Adaptive bone marrow and muscle fiber density. Okay, actually, that's not too bad. Never mind. Still, they're real hard to hit. We can't get a shot at the sectoid commander. That's bad. Alright, Nikola Tesla, I don't suppose you might improve our chances to kill anyone with a grenade here. I'm guessing... Oh, you're down to your last grenade, dude. No, let's have you fall back, Tesla. I don't like your position at all. I'm gonna have you fall back on Overwatch and probably cover Mitch Hedberg. On the plus side, none of these guys have grenades, so we don't have to worry about destructible cover so much because none of these guys have the ability to destroy cover. That's a fairly positive thing for us. Alright. So let's start it up on this guy then. Double 47s. We'll just start picking off the guy who's closest to Mitch Hedberg and thus the biggest problem. And Jane Sporty Spice Austin doing some damage. That's one we like, and the cover destruction is actually kind of shitty there. 90% to hit that guy, 80%. Who's the injured guy? If we've got outsiders, we really got to focus on hitting the injured units because they'll just heal themselves if we don't. This should be a kill. Okay, good. We got 1 drop. You are done. All right, so Helen Deadeye Keller putting 1 right through his snot locker. Loving it, loving it. Van Dorn, you got a flank shot, and I'm guessing it's at the sectoid commander. Yeah, we're gonna have old Van Dorn double up on this sectoid. Oh yeah, he's going full on double penetration. Front door and back door, Van Dorn is gonna put the hurt on him. The best kind of hurt possible. It hurts so good, so good. Okay, so sectoid commander just got wrecked. Nice shot, by the way, Van Dorn. That's some fucking beautiful work, sir. Alright, that leaves Pancakes, who is in, frankly, a bad spot. Let's have old Mitchy Poo fall back here.
Roger that.
This will get him out of line of sight. Now, that does lose us squad sight to the rest of our targets. That really, to me, not a huge problem. Let's Overwatch with Irwin, Mustache, and Lincoln just to try and keep them safe. There is still a Muton Elite lurking somewhere around. There's one we didn't kill, and that bastard's running away. Or possibly a regular Muton. I'm pretty sure it's an Elite, though, because we had a 6 Elite pod, and I think we only killed 5 of them. The Death Roomba, of course, still hoovering about the map. Alright, we've got a little friend here. He's on Overwatch. Another little friend. We're gonna get some Overwatch in return. The Mustache! 8 damage critical. That was big, Mustache. Oh, that big, frothy white stash of yours doing some fantastic work. That guy's not gonna get any more action either, because that was a double move. Alright, this is very good for us. Double 47s. Double 47s and a hollow target. Gonna take the shot here. We actually will have more shots at the other guy. Alright, no hits, that's unfortunate, but again, not really a deal breaker because we do have Samuel the Mustache Clemens, who should have 2 fairly reasonable shots at the one guy he can see. 61% is pretty good. There's the kill! Oh, you don't mess with the Mustache, man. You mess with the Mustache, the Mustache is going to put you in the ground. It's going to put you in the ground, son, in the ground. Let's take the 77 here. It's not fantastic, it's okay. Oh, we got a miss, alright. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. He's out of ammo as well. Keller has a 70%, we'll take it. We'd like to get some more damage on that guy if we could. That was a very significant critical. All right, can anybody get a shot at that guy? Steve? Not really. A 1%er does not really count, Steve. That doesn't really count. We could probably kill him. And by probably kill him, I mean we could definitely have Nikola Tesla go up and lob his last grenade at him, and it would most likely generate a kill. It's real dangerous, though. Let's see if we can get a little better look. Lightning reflexes should be fine. Mitch is going to be okay here. Drawing out the fire, staying strong. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg, he's so light and fluffy, you can't hit him even on Overwatch. This is bad, actually. Okay, so running Mitch Hedberg was into this shit is not something we'll be doing again. Oh, come on, Mitchie. Stay strong, pal. So, okay. Yeah, it was way too close for comfort here. One of them is flanked. Okay, we're not in a good spot. However, if we were to run and gun, all of the Overwatch has been pulled, except for potentially that piece of shit Muton who is still lurking somewhere in the wings. We know that guy is around. What if he takes it? Well, if that Muton is, we don't know where the hell he went. I would love to be able to tell. That door is not open. So that Muton has got to be over here somewhere, and he's gonna be on Overwatch. I want to run and gun to here, shoot this guy in the back, and then kill this guy. That would just leave us with this dude who Mitch Hedberg does have a shot at. Not a fantastic shot, but he does have a shot. We could almost certainly take these bastards out. We could also bring Tesla. Oh, that's very interesting. It's worth a try. All right, we're gonna get aggressive here. This may be we may have just muddied our own pants. Oh, I don't want to have to use my last grenade. We could kill that guy with a suppression. A suppression would definitely kill him. That leaves us in a very vulnerable position to that guy, though. Alternatively, let's bring it apart. We're gonna be aggressive. We've been playing passively for too damn long. It's time for us to start taking a couple chances here. We gotta take a couple risks. So we're gonna take the shot here. 86% from Hedberg. 9 damage critical is very solid output. All right, Steve. I need you to not let me down on this one, pal. I want you right over here. Let's do it. Don't get shot. Don't get shot, Steve. Actually, just don't even find that Muton. Let him remain. Oh, fuck. All right, he's over there. He's not on Overwatch, but he is over there. Well, this guy's dead. Okay, so the Muton is definitely over there, and he is definitely in play. That is not good. We got Shock Attack Zulu, who can't really do much of anything.
Heading out.
And Jesus, who's going to have to advance and go on Overwatch. Oh, this is not good for us at all.
Overwatching.
We could have really used a command action right there. This Muton is a problem. He's falling back. That's the only thing we've got going for us. He is flanked, so his first instinct should be to move. And he will tend to move away from the enemy. Okay, so he's running for it, and he's going to take a shot. No, he's double moving. So there are 2 enemies in that corner. We can see one of them, I think, right? Somebody has line of sight to that guy? Somebody does, because we've got shots. Complete. All right, Van Dorn. You know what? You study your weapon. Helen Keller. That's a terrible shot. Just reloaded. Gonna have Helen Keller reload and study her weapon as well. Now, what to do here? Well, let's get Abraham Hardcore Lincoln a little closer to the action. He still does not have line of sight to the enemy, but that's fine. We're really looking more for him to be able to come in with sort of a dashing run and gun kind of support action if the need arises. Same with Shaka Zulu. We want Mitch Pancakes Hedberg in just better cover. Half cover is full cover for Mitch. Half cover is full cover. Okay, Mitch can see. He does have this guy flanked, which means that guy's first instinct is going to be to move as a result of being flanked. So we take the shot. That's good. Okay, I like it. Now, Irwin, can't see him. But we could. Oh, I want to get Steve Irwin to here and have him shoot so bad. Now, we can get one shot at this guy with a hit and run, and then we could just walk out, shoot him, hit and run the hell away. We got that. I mean, that's a tool we've got. It's in our bag. We've got that tool in our compartment. Alternatively, we could suppress. Or we could suppress this guy. That's actually not a terrible idea either. We can't leave this muton unmolested. We just can't do it. What's Tesla's hit percentage? Sporty Spice is not going to get a shot. Let's move her forward. We're going to have Sporty Spice reload. I don't think anybody else is going to be able to get a shot here. In fact, I'm almost positive.
I'm on it, Commander.
We Overwatch. I'm thinking a lot here, and it's a difficult thing for me because thinking is not really one of my strong suits. I'm not a strong thinker. If we could do 11 damage with a shot here, well, we should definitely come out and take this shot because there is no disadvantage to coming out and shooting at this guy.
Aye, Commander.
Coming out and taking a hit and run shot at this guy, it has no drawbacks, unless we miss, which we didn't. Okay, so we're definitely not going to get the kill on that guy. We got to fall back. Now we're in Question Town. Alright, we're gonna suppress this guy. The Muton Elite is way more dangerous. I have a very strong suspicion that Nikola Tesla's gonna get shot here. And I don't like it at all. Not even a little.
I'm on it, Commander.
We gotta bring Samuel Clemens forward, put him on Overwatch. I don't think it's gonna make much difference. This guy has a pretty much unimpeded shot towards Tesla. He's pretty much out of places to fall back to. I hate to break it to him. He's out of back. If they just want to stand there like idiots and die, I mean, I'm fully cool with that. Just let them do it. That's totally cool. He's gonna shoot at something. Okay, this is what we were expecting. Mustache Clemens? Oh, Shaka Zulu. Shaka with a pretty strong connect there. 6 damage, that'll do. This guy has to be sort of thinking twice about moving. If he moves and gets shot at... Whew, the suppression was big there. Okay. Alright, well, we've got this then. Shaka Zulu, go ahead and take this shot because it's all you got. So what? They'll have theirs, you'll have yours, and I'll make another different Strokes reference that doesn't really pan out. Alright, well, this Muton bastard is fully dead then. Let's just come... Actually, we can probably kill them both. I don't want to get within 4 tiles of this guy because he probably has every close... Actually, I don't want to be within 4 tiles of either of them.
Roger, track.
Probably has every close combat ability in the universe. So let's just go ahead and kill this piece of shit. Good day. You can have, somebody can have that piece of shit for breakfast if they would like. And done.
I'm almost out.
Okay. Alright, so one problem, siggity solved. That's real strong. Alright, so the team is looking good, which we got to set up for a door kick then. This big door, there's definitely going to be something on the other side of this. But we got to get Van Dorn and Helen Keller close to the front.
Moving out.
They did us a very solid journeyman service right there on that turn by just sitting back and picking guys off at range. And that's why we brought the double snipers. It has proved to be pretty damn useful. Surprisingly useful, I would say. Jesus, we want you over in the safest possible location. Sporty,
Running.
strap on the sports bra and get to running. Somewhere Mel C is very disappointed in you, by the way, with your slow foot speed. Mel C was doing backflips and shit in music videos before you were even born, Jane Sporty Austin. I mean, it's not completely true. You lived and died well before Mel C was an inch in her daddy's pants, but still, you know what I mean. She's got experience. She'd still be disappointed in your lack of mobility.
Let's rock.
They didn't call her Sporty because, you know, she wasn't sporty. Actually, I have no idea why they called her
Moving on.
Sporty. My guess is they run out of good spices. We're like, we're all out of like reasonable spice names. We already got Baby Spice. We got Posh Spice. You know, what else is there? And somebody was like, I don't know, Sporty? And they were like, oh yeah, Sporty Spice. I like it. It's good. Yeah, way to be. They're like, who has to be Sporty Spice? And they're like, nobody likes Mel C. Let's just have it be her.
Roger that.
Or was she Mel B? There was a Mel B and a Mel C. They were both named Melanie.
Got it.
I think Mel C was Sporty Spice and Melanie B was, I don't know, Angry Spice? I don't actually remember what her name was. Look, I'm not fully up on my Spice Girls, but admittedly, it's a deficit of knowledge I should really probably try and seek to remedy at my earliest possible convenience, but it would take literally seconds to look that up on Google, and that's just time I don't have at the moment. We're embroiled in a bitter alien base assault here. I don't have time to be Googling fucking Spice Girls videos and watching two become
Heading to
one,
that
and
location.
them singing about zig-a-zig Oz and orgies with their other friends and whatnot.
Confirmed. On the move.
Personally, I still think that Wannabe is totally about an orgy, by the way. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That may make it one of the greatest songs of the late 90s.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Pancakes, you're gonna have to be first into
Okay.
once more into the breach, dear friend, because alien pods, although in this room the pods did not shoot
Roger that.
on activation. Like this pod we just activated didn't shoot when we activated. The Cyberdisk pod absolutely did. Maybe it's just Cyberdisks that do that, which means he has to go in first because we know there's a Cyberdisk in here. Alright, is this... we can't even get there.
On my
Well,
way.
why am I stopping and not taking full advantage of my maximum movement
Heading
allotment?
for that location.
Jesus, we're keeping you in the back, man. We still got the two smokers, which is good. I have a feeling before this is all over, Jesus, those smoke grenades are going to play a very important role at some point. I mean, they're going to be like lead actor in a fucking sitcom. They're going to take home the Emmy for that shit. Nobody wants to be the best supporting actor. The best supporting actor is the first actor to cover somebody's nuts and gently cup them with his hand. What is this shit flowing through the door that's covering Mitch Hedberg? There are more mutons in here as well. Okay, so there's definitely a Cyberdisk in this area somewhere. So we've got a Cyberdisk, a pod of mutons. There's almost got to be something in this room, but if we set up properly, we should be able to just storm in and fucking kill it, Blitzkrieg style. Sorry, France, but I'm pulling an analogy
Okay.
from one of the greatest defeats in your history on this one. We should be able to just roll over this like we went around Maginot Line. We're just going to go through the fucking Belgium.
I feel
Netherlands, Belgium. I don't actually remember which country it was, because I'm bad at history.
on the move.
We do want to get Helen Deadeye Keller in position
Rolling out.
and Van Dorn also in position before we go storming through the door, though. Where's... okay, Mustache, we need you over here to fire. There's going to be something on the other side of this door, and we're going to need you to shoot it. Shaka Zulu, similarly, we're going to need you over here in the shooting shit on the other side of this door area. Erwin, you're fine.
I've got my eyes on.
Anybody who needs to reload can reload. Pancakes is good. Jesus is good. Tessa's good. Tessa does only have one grenade left. That's real crummy. I really wish we had tactical rigging. I'm glad he has Packmaster, otherwise he would have run out of grenades long before. Although the one grenade we did kind of hurl blindly over the wall
I'm on it.
may have been a suboptimal use of a grenade.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
We're green to go.
But it did do damage. I mean, it's not like it missed. We did get damage out of that grenade.
On Overwatch.
So it wasn't a complete waste, because we hit something with it. Maybe we didn't hit as much as we could have, but we did hit something.
Already there.
Alright, so let's go for... that should be a reasonable shooting position.
Roger
And
that.
then here. And you know what? As weird as this sounds, I'm going to take a turn to study my weapon before we go through this door.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Actually, given the direction that came from, usually you only hear the closest pod. The audio activations almost always come from the nearest pod, which means there may be nothing behind this door. Because given the location direction that came from, either it's right around this corner, or it's back over here, and we're not going to fight it at all from here. Alright, so Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
Steady, even though you're unlikely to have a shot, I still want the steady weapon bonus, just in case we Overwatch again.
Roger that.
And this time, we're opening a door. Alright, Mitch. Show me the number one answer, Mitch. Show me the number one answer. Show me wax the floor. The question, obviously, of course, being name the moves that Danielson got Miyagi'd by in the film The Karate Kid. Miyagi'd, by the way, totally a verb for inspiring unintentional learning. I got totally Miyagi'd by that Discovery Channel special. See? Works nicely. So, yeah, as suspected, this area is completely devoid of any enemies. All dressed up and no one to blow. I'm like a hooker walking around Hollywood Boulevard at 4 a.m. My fishnets on, lipstick fresh, looking for work, and the streets are fucking empty. Alright, well then, we're about 30 minutes in here. I say what we'll do then, let's position for a door kick on this
Got it.
door,
Moving.
and next time we'll probably... looking at the end of the base, I'm guessing we may have at a maximum of 3 pods left, at maximum. Oh, Sporty, come on, you can't...
Stepping off.
Well, it's going to be 2 turns, because Sporty refuses to make the run.
Got it.
Nicely
Moving.
done, by the way. Shaka, we'll just put you here, because
Moving
Sporty
out.
Spice has got to fucking drag everyone down like the boat anchor that she is. I'm telling you,
Heading for that
Sporty
location.
was the boat anchor of the Spice Girls. All the other Spice Girls were way
On the
spicier.
move.
They were all better singers. They were all more talented. They all better dancers.
Solid copy, Commander.
Jerry Halliwell, at least while neither more talented nor a better dancer, did have the black spandex action working. So, I mean,
I'm rolling.
it was way more sexy than the sort of jean shorts, or rather not, sort of like a jogging shorts and a sports bra thing.
Location confirmed.
Jesus, you're good right where you're at. Alright, so one more turn, and I'll continue talking about Jerry Halliwell's odd wardrobe choices, I guess. 'Cause that's the kind of guy
On
I
my
am.
way.
Talking about wardrobe choices that a girl made in a music video fucking almost 20 years ago now. I'm your guy. Fuck that Mr. Blackwell, dude. I know all about wardrobe. Yeah, it's the deadly cyber disc that we've been sort of afraid of. There are 3 pods back here. We've got at least 3 pods behind this door. Possibly 4. Oh, now I want to open the door just to see what's up there. Not gonna do it though. All right,
Okay.
Sporty, get your dumb ass up there. Get on over. Just hunker down. So Sporty's gonna hunker. Lincoln, Overwatch,
Scanning.
Van Dorn. You know, Van Dorn, let's move
I'm
you
on
up
my
on and
way.
have you study your weapon. I don't expect you to have any kind of shot at all here. Shaka Zulu, we actually want to get closer to the fight. Shaka could wheel and deal, especially if there is a cyber disc right on the other side of this door. We could have him go in and deliver some heat ammo shots. Hey, Jesus, buddy, you're good right where you're at.
Got it covered.
Everybody else, I think, is pretty much right where we need them, except for Helen Deadeye Keller, who's going to advance to here. She's going to steady her weapon. That's it for Team XCOM, and unless the aliens come storming through here, like the Blitzkrieg we mentioned previously, I think this is going to be it. Yeah, they're just shuffling around. So 2 pods. There's definitely at least 3, possibly 4 pods back there. So next episode should be fairly interesting. This is it for this one, though. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more XCOM, including the thrilling conclusion to my Spice Girls diatribe, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day. Right now, however, Posh, Baby, Sporty, and I are about to go out on the town and turn this dump upside down. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Baby was the hottest, by the way. Emma Button, cute as a button.